Hello, thank you very much for clicking on this video. We're going to be reviewing Black Ops 6 today. Obviously going off of what we've played in the beta. Now, I do just want to say one thing, right? This won't be as in-depth as, a Prestige is Key or a Nero Cinema sort of video. I'm not an analyst, right? I work a normal 9 to 5 job. I play COD for maybe in a week, a few hours total in the evening after I get home from work. Some weeks more than others. Sometimes I'll play 2 hours every day with a few of my mates. We'll play some Warzone, mainly a lot of Warzone. But I've been playing COD since Call of Duty World at War, right? And then I've gone back and I've obviously played from all the way from Call of Duty 2. I haven't missed a Call of Duty. I've played every single year without fail. I'd say I'm above average player. Right, I'm not the best by no means, but I'm above average. But I feel like a lot of these reviews that you see online are by these people that play the game all day long on stream. They do it for a living. So it's basically a review by a 9 to 5er, you can call it, and sort of what I thought, what my notes were of the Black Ops 6 beta. Hopefully some of these things will change as well. Hopefully some things will change when the game actually comes out, but I don't really think they will do. I think everything will mostly stay the same. But yeah, let's just jump into this. So, I think that this game was absolute trash. This was terrible. Maybe this is just a sign of the times for me to just stop playing Call of Duty completely and start trying out other different games. I mean, I've been saying that for years, that all I ever do is play COD, and that there's so many other games that I want to try that I never end up doing. But maybe this is the final push I needed to do it, even though I've already spent 70 quid on the thing. And yeah, I haven't seen too much good reception of this beta, but yeah, so why do I think this, right? I think the actual main thing of this game is there is no originality, right? Like, there is no originality at all, right? I didn't really like Modern Warfare 3 that came out this year. I hated Modern Warfare 2, hated Vanguard. I didn't mind Cold War, actually. Cold War I thought was pretty good. Modern Warfare 2019 I loved. I thought that was brilliant. And then before that, they had a few misses. Maybe Infinite Warfare. World War 2 wasn't the best. Black Ops 4 was a bit iffy, but Black Ops 3 I loved. And then obviously all the OG CODs, obviously I loved them as well. But I feel like there's no originality anymore. I feel like they're all the same. I feel like they're just all, they're literally the same game. I know things are different now. They all sort of, the main aim of this game is Warzone, right? That's where the money's made. That's where the most microtransactions is made. That's what's the biggest on this, right? People play the multiplayer for a month or so, and that's sort of it, right? So I understand that Warzone's the biggest thing, so maybe they're all working on it together. Multiplayer now is just a sub-side of Warzone. This should just be Call of Duty Warzone with DLC. The DLC is the multiplayer, the DLC is the zombies, the campaign, whatever. They're just side projects, right? I understand it makes money, so it's cool. I enjoy Warzone. I actually play a lot of Warzone. But talking about the multiplayer here, I think it's absolutely terrible. There's no originality. I remember when I played these games before, right? Now, if you go back and you play World at War, right, feel how that game plays. You feel like you are in the trenches of war, okay? Right? that is World at War. Okay, you play Modern Warfare 2, you go, wow, this is like a completely different game. And people have always said COD is just the same game every year. Yeah, to an extent, you're right. But you could at least feel the difference. Then you go play Black Ops 1, completely different. You feel like you're in that era, right? This game is none of that. This game just sort of feels like Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, a bit of Cold War, all just sort of merged into one, and that's sort of it. There's no originality here. I wasn't the biggest fan of Cold War, right? I thought it was good at the end. Towards the end more, I liked it, right? But I feel like there was quite a bit of originality with that game. I do believe that. It's probably like the little brother of Modern Warfare 2019, but I still like that. With this, there is nothing. There is nothing at all. I feel like I played this game. The first game into it, I feel like I've played it. I feel like I've played this game for 4 years. There was no, oh my God, this is like, it's the same game. It's the same crap that they brought out last year. The same rubbish before the next year. It is absolute, just terrible. It is, honestly, it is just a shame. Right, it is trash. It's just getting us ready for the next thing of Warzone, right? Warzone's basically sort of dying this year as well. So now they're bringing back Verdansk, of course, right? It's just trash. To go into a bit more depth about that, right? I think just some things. That's just what I got whilst I was playing it. I just thought, yeah, this is hell. Skill-based matchmaking, absolute hell. Why is that even in there? I don't get who wins from that. I still don't know why that's in there. If someone can explain to me why it's in there, I'd be happy, because I have no idea. The lobbies are absolutely horrible, right? The movement, I know they're bringing in this Omni movement thing, right? I don't really see the point of it, but I guess sure, it's new. At least we're seeing something new. Good God, one new. It's like what they do is they bring out one new feature every year, or they remove something that we had years and years before, take it out, and then add it back and go, oh my God, guys, we're bringing this out. It's like no, that was there. You did that right a decade ago. Well, why was it ever taken out? You know, good God, you're just selling the same rubbish over and over. But I mean, my main thing is that there's no originality at all. I feel like I'm playing the same game. I mean, look where the game's setting. I don't feel like I'm in that era, right? Honestly, it is just, I just feel like it's just the same game as last year, the year before. It's all just the same. There's no like differences really. Obviously, yeah, there are differences, right? For example, some of the score streaks. For now, for some reason, it takes 7 kills to get a UAV. When did that become a thing? Good God. I remember when it takes 3 kills to get a UAV. Now it's like 7 kills to get a UAV. I think I got 15 kills, and the most I got was a pat on the back. Good God. Honestly, it's just terrible. The score streaks are terrible, right? The guns, I've used all these guns for years now. The exact same guns, right? I've used them all year after year. They're the exact same. Nothing's changed there. Nothing's new there. Maybe when the full game comes out, we'll get some new weapons. Great, brilliant. But other than that, there's no sort of guns that stick out to me. We had that really sweaty one in the first weekend of the beta. But that's that. The winner's circle, right? It is another thing. The graphics, right? The graphics are terrible. I've seen people saying these are amazing. This is trash. This is trash. Seriously, Modern Warfare 2019, the graphics on that thing, bliss. Beautiful, loved it. The graphics, look at them. They're all sort of like distorted a little bit. I think they're terrible. I'm playing on a PS5, right? I'm playing on the best graphics possible, and they look terrible. They look absolutely awful. This video, the gameplay over this video, is in a slightly less quality. That's because of my computer. But when I'm not recording, I'm just playing normally on my monitor. The graphics are terrible. They look awful. The winner's circle looks like, honestly, it looks... Watch the winner's circle. When the game ends, it just looks like a joke. It looks terrible. You've got people emoting all over the place. Forget it. It's just terrible, right? It's just, yeah, everything about it's terrible. The HUD looks awful. The guns play awful. The maps, I played them. I don't really want to be too critical of them. I mean, I thought they was okay, which is better than terrible. That's one good thing. I thought they was okay. But I really, maybe this video, right, is just a reflection of myself. Maybe it's not even Treyarch, right? Maybe it's not even Call of Duty, right? But like when I'm playing, like I actually feel like my brain is like in a jar elsewhere. Like I will come on this game and me and a few of my mates will just sit in a party and talk, right? And I will just sit there and I'm not actually like playing the game. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain is elsewhere. I'm talking elsewhere. I'm literally just like, it's almost like you're just like sort of tapping, right? Like I'm not with the game. At least when I play it like a game like Zelda, God of War, Last of Us, like I'm really enticed in the game. I love the story. I feel like I'm in the world. I don't feel like I'm in this world at all. I know I'm playing a game and it's a crap one, right? There's just nothing about this game that's gripping. It's terrible. I wouldn't recommend buying it. Do not spend £70. Do not waste £70. Definitely don't spend £100 on it. And that is basically it. You've already played this game if you've played any of the games from the past few years. Honestly, it is awful. I will do another review when the game actually comes out to see if my thoughts have changed. And once again, maybe it is just myself. Maybe it's just a sign of the times, realising that I'm growing older and I'm no longer sitting there playing it after school like I was, 5 or 6 years ago. Forget that. But yeah, I don't know. This is just so disappointing. I sort of look forward to Call of Duty every year to think maybe this year they'll get it right. Maybe this year they will. And with Modern Warfare 2019, I felt like, oh my God, yeah, this is all right. When I played Cold War, the alpha, I thought, wow, yeah, this is pretty good. When it came out, I thought, what is this? But I mean, even there's another thing we can talk about. It's not in the beta, right? But the zombies, oh my God, what is that? What is that? Who made that? Like, forget it. We haven't played it, so I can't be too judgmental. But it just seems like everything is just basically built off of Warzone now. They're just DLCs to Warzones. But I mean, I feel like, right, like, you know how like World at War was like this bonus mode? Yeah, that's what we've got, but it's just the worst bonus mode ever. Like, I don't know why they're not like making like some almost make like a horror game. I don't know, just do anything. But what the hell was that? What did I see? The campaign I've got no hopes for anyway. They've just been terrible the past few years, and yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. You know, I'm sorry that this video basically turned into me just saying how bad the game was and not going into extreme detail why. If you want that, maybe this isn't the place. Right, as I said, I'm someone who plays the games for a few hours in a week. But yeah, this was just awful. I didn't like playing it, and yeah, that is that. I'm very, very interested to see what you think of the game, what you thought of the game. If you could leave it in the comment section down below, I'll definitely take a read. I'll reply to some comments as well. But yeah, that is that. That is that. Hopefully when the game comes out, things will change. I don't really have hope that they will change. But yeah, we will just see what happens. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.